Text me with some dude at 25.
It's football season, and Uber Eats is dropping undefeated deals on all your game day favorites. Like buy one, get one, roll combos, only on Uber Eats. Still craving? We got you covered with game day burgers, tacos, you name it, all season long and only on Uber Eats. Official on-demand food partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms apply. See app for details.
My bad.
Helldiver. Take the map of the galaxy east.
press it. You gotta hold L1 and order use like the ammos and stuff. You gotta hold L1, and there's like a whole bunch of other buttons you gotta hit just to call it down or get to it. Then you still gotta hit R2 just to call it down.
Shit.
So if you're under pressure, it's not gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, I'm going back to Descent.
Yeah, it's definitely easier, dude, when you have people with you.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need a team.
Just because you can have a squad of 4, too.
And I was with the team I joined. I haven't been on in a while. He sent me a message after he kicked me and said go back to the and I still did more damage to them. I leveled them up even though I killed more. That's when he said go back to still doing your life and they kicked me. I'm like, wow, really? I killed all the people for you while you guys were standing there hiding behind fucking crates.
I guess Outriders type moment. Did more damage, killed
I know
more.
this game. I'm out. I'll wait till my friends get the game and play. That way we're all gonna stay time. I like this one better anyway.
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae.
I always try to
You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior, or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and On, the gods. The Withering War. What is it?
I just need one. Some of them are like the blue beetle. I need a blue beetle. I got the blueprint and the nanotube. I just need to get the pyro mirror and what's that? Ever? And I'll be able to craft the beetle. I know this one blueprint legend wanted it and I had it. I got it, he didn't get it. He was not happy about it. I only played it once. He played out on every time. He's going to get it. Like my bad, dude. I did have a 30% chance to get it, and he only had 15. So there was that. Now I gotta re-level for last time.
Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Halleck's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a fraction of it... Made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain. Robbing the dead tastes better than stealing from the living. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Still have all my fingers, or didn't you notice? Well, I know there aren't much women way out here, but let's stop all the attention, shall we? It's a touch embarrassing. The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was. Clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Fine.
Two legs, please. They hit me in my butt. It is... You must mean the fair folk. Hunters like me. This is good for you. The sprites are near. Like they warned. The sprites have that. Were I a wolf, this is a black. The sprites got hunt. Two legs, do you come to me empty-handed? What is the well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Our elders told us its true name. Your two-leg kind might... Throughout the forest, it's before I was cursed. I remember... Strongly atop the water was the scent of leechwood. Perhaps the well seeks that. Leechwood? That is the two-leg name for that wood that feasts on strength. It appears through the... The scent of the well was strong with its odor. Return swiftly.
What happened, but that was What's that?
It is there, two legs. I now go. Now I.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tirin to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durak's fate. "Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe," said Dokalfar. "Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts," cried Losalfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tirin, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
Huh.
Undefeated deals on all your game day favorites. This week, enjoy 5 KFC famous bowl combos, only on Uber Eats. Burgers, tacos, all season long. Official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Terms apply. See app for details.
Come in. Yes, what do you need?
Yeah, buddy's always playing UFC like I do WWE. They did an update or something, because when they did, whatever they did, they fucked up all the fucking settings. So if you changed them, I hope you remember where you put them.
Come see me again.
Alright.
Like, I had to go down where you go to this room for your practice. I got this little
Need
targeting
something?
thingy. I
What
had
do
to
you
go down
need?
there and adjust it.
So long.
What?
Well done. No one will miss those two. Take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delfric. He'll set you to work on my word alone. Go north of town, then you'll find Tyne Delfric there. It's him you want to talk to. Next time I see you, may be under
Call
war.
a shop for supplies.
Welcome to Gorehart.
Sir Sagril was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
I don't know what to do. Why go to a Fate Weaver? Why? Sometimes I don't feel this way. Sometimes it's reassuring. But not right now. Not when it's so close. I still think it's a blessing. Talking to that Fate Weaver means I can make good on the time I have left. But how can I tell my family? It's like erasing the smiles from their faces. Or like killing the joy in their hearts. Why would I do that? So I don't feel guilty about deceiving them? Isn't that just selfish? Is it completely selfish to not tell them? So I don't have to see them upset? But facing this alone, truly, truly alone, I can't do it.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance. I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of Ballads in all of his many endeavors. Hallam treats me well, and it is an honor to serve. The mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Those homes will crumble. Those graves will multiply. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of men. Neither will the Fae. The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the Summer Court. He administers our house and serves our great knights in the Court of Enchantments. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the Court of Enchantments. Gwenson, Belmaid, Ferrara, Olaine, Eärmer, and Creth. Their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. It is one of the few things our people share. The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are 3 main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Saga, which depicts the most noteworthy songs in our canon. The Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where we go when seeking enlightenment. He was one of our most beloved knights, a ballad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court. This new breed of mad Fae has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. There is no other third order if we crave balance. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated. Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. Goodbye.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare...
What god would you need over here?
Welcome. Hey, old Ukabal will teach Pint care to learn. I can hardly discern one. I really don't remember. Go on, then.
How did you get here?
Let me take a look at you. Ooh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Ballads, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So, I'm Ilova, instructor in the persuasive arts. That includes seduction, but you probably guessed that. I was brought here by Ferrara himself. Forbidden love can lead you in the strangest of directions. Here I am at the House of Ballads, and I won't even hold a sword. Care to be my squire? Intense relationships they are. Very intense.
So that guy kicked me, right?
Many moonlit evenings are expected.
I thought about going where he was and shooting him in his head.
The ballads sing of her as a winter court witch, and that she wishes to wither the summer.
Well,
Me,
what are you
I
shooting
believe
for?
her
Hey,
affections for
I'm
Winston
a
are quite
civilian
real.
now, buddy.
I've met him. I know. I can
You
make
say
almost
go back to
anyone do
civilian?
almost
Like, hey,
anything.
okay.
Don't
Everybody's in
believe
me
me?
then.
Ask
Right?
one of my many admirers. I'm willing to make you privy to my secrets. For a price. Bye-bye.
It'd be hard to do. It says who you play with. All you gotta do is go to the name and says you read that. Especially when he's only a level. Especially when he's only a level 3.
Gorhart is the place for you.
Yeah, you're pretty lofty for 3.
And fucking armor's only at 34. Mine's like at 50 so I could kill no problem with that. And my gun would do probably way more damage than that. Well, if not, I'll just put the shotgun I have on. It does over fucking over 1,000 in damage.
Mundane don't belong in
Right. Or I just bring out the rocket launcher and fucking shoot the rocket. He don't have none of that stuff yet.
This does not concern you, mortal.
Oh my
You
god,
would
and I
not,
got 3
could
different
not
machine guns too,
understand.
dude. We can have a little
One of
war
our
right
most
here.
beloved heroes has
Just me and you.
Sir Sagral's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen.
Alright, cool. You tell me to go
We
back to
are the
civilian life when
collectors of
you're
tales,
fucking at level 3.
the warriors of lore,
Which
the
means you
most
probably just play
respected
this
of
game.
all Summer Court heroes. Our deeds are known across the Fey lands. Our great knights,
And
Winston
all
the
that
Bold,
says, sorry about that.
Aylmer the Pure,
I haven't been
Elaine
on
the
in a minute.
Kind, are destined to repeat their
There you go.
quests
We'll go back
for
to
all
civilian life.
eternity, that no Fey
Wow, really,
may ever
dude?
forget. They remind us of who we are and what we've done, of our greatest achievements and our deepest
And
losses.
they put me in.
The house
I don't know
ensures
how it
those
happened, but I got killed
defining
like something.
tales are
Picked me
never
up, and then that's why I
forgotten.
said sorry about that. I haven't been on in a while. That's when he told me to go back
Sir
to civilian
Sagrul,
life.
Slayer of
Really?
Volzigan, Lord of the Morning Mists, and Defender of the Crown of Haxi,
You're the guys
was
that are
one
the
of our
ones hiding
most
behind the
beloved
crate while I was
knights.
shooting everything.
His tales have
Gotcha.
endured for generations. Several days ago, he departed to do battle with the Grave Thresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there was an event, a twist in the story. In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagril. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it. You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges.
You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagral's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, Sagral, his head sleepy with wine and dreams of women, awoke to a terrible roar. The treacherous Maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth. She wished to defend it against Wenson himself. When the maid departed, Sagral tread into the beast's lair and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first of many deadlier enemies. What a song! We are the soldiers of summer, the guardians of the light of spring. When our cousins in the winter court celebrate the darkening of the skies, we revel in the dawn. However, our cycle is changing. Everyone has noticed the fires on the sea, the monsters in the east, and the whispers on the lips. The summer court is in decline. For many seasons, the court of winter ruled alongside us as allies. There is no spring without the cool decay of autumn, no bright summer without the snow. Yet, even as our power wanes, theirs is mysteriously on the rise. Surely, you have felt it. I am Hallam the White, Seeker of the Stone of Val, Baron of the Drowned Forest, Slayer of Argoth the Mighty, and Chamberlain to the House of Ballads. Many in the House of Ballads call me the Storyteller, for I watch over the Summer Court's anthology of experience.
Makes sense.
He is Wenson the Bold, Falcon of Detir, Annihilator of Elkmar, Captain of the Gilded Gorgon, Grasper of the Spear of Light, and Baron of the Forsaken Plain. Wenson founded the House of Ballads many seasons ago. It was meant to be a source of pride for all Summer Fae. Our glory belongs to everyone. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoeth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. Go now, and meet them.
This is why I play games offline. You don't play with people. This is why I play offline and games I don't have to play with people.
Alright.
So, you know what's funny is, you know that game we met on, Final Fantasy? Right? So the story mode I have 100 hours. Comrades, the online, I have 160 hours. I'm like, how do I got more hours on the online where
you made it?
The only person I really teamed up with was D-Bay.
You're back.
Other than that,
I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several... Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion. And it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. I believe they call it shield. Hope you stay in town.
How about getting back on it? Because that game is fun as hell. Final Fantasy, the Royal Edition.
I'm happy to help you with whatever you need. I'm open to buy or sell.
That game is fun to me.
If the plate grows on you.
Even the online one. Even the comrades was fun. which is cool too, because when you play the story mode, and when you get to that part at the very end, when the little comrade people come join you, your character is actually there.
Give yourself a little time.
I noticed that because when I played it for the second time, and after I was playing comrade for a while, I met up with them, and the main character, the main one you were talking to, was your character. It was my character. I'm like, what the fuck? I go, now that's cool.
That's interesting.
Will be long until you feel.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just, I'm probably just need to do more with that game. Because that game's a great game. I think getting the stuff is
I'm happy to help you.
It's insane for you gotta have just like 99 fucking coins to buy one item, and they only give you one thing, one at a time. I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit. They're gonna make you play that bitch 99 times before they even let you buy a fucking weapon or anything. Oh, that's insane. They got these swords I want.
Yes?
No daggers.
Can I help you? I'm happy to help you with whatever you need. I'm... Welcome. Take a look and let me know if you'd like to purchase. Just anything.
And what gave me the idea of playing it,
What can I do for you today?
I'll go through games, look for different ones. I downloaded that game 3 different times. I don't know why, but I did. I just kept clicking on downloaded, and it would get like halfway through, and I'll stop it. I'd click on a different game. And I end up going right back to that game. Download like halfway, cancel it. Then I'm like, yeah, someone's telling me to play this game. Because I've been downloaded this game halfway 3 times.
Damn.
So if you do that, I'm figuring that's kind of telling me to play the game, right? That's what I'm taking it as. Alright, these comrades is fun. That snake is a bitch to fight, but it's fun. That's one game would never see. You would probably never see later on. I just have a feeling he wouldn't play that game.
What? Comrades?
Comrades. I wouldn't. Oh yeah. He'd probably say it's too cartoony. Which is it is in a way. In Final Fantasy. Of course it's cartoony.
Well, Final Fantasy is actually usually pretty realistic-ish looking compared to other games.
I have my favorite one of all. I just haven't played it, and I just haven't played it for some reason.
Hello.
The game got me playing Final Fantasy.
Right.
Very first Final Fantasy I ever played is Final Fantasy X.
What can I do for you today, stranger?
Or,
I'm not a Titus fan though.
Titus.
I'm a Yuna fan. I like Yuna. Every time we get, yeah, I always use Yuna, man. That fucking summoner, man, just fucking, she's just badass, dude. Oh, yeah, she gotta fight him, and you know, at the end, you know, then at the bit, especially when you build them up like that, dude. Oh my god. I think for the first time I am so strong, dude. It took me like two and a half days to beat the first one.
I'm happy to help you.
I'm like, dude.
Whatever you need.
I think I made my guns a little too strong. It took me 2 days to fight one, and we gotta fight all these bitches. We get the effort. I'm not gonna have a chance. No chance in hell. I was throwing one fireball and I was one side of everything. If he throw one fireball at me, we'll be all dead.
Huh?
If you ain't exactly blocking that bitch. Buddy had to show me the trick to it. He had to start over to do it though.
I'm happy to
build them up.
Help you with whatever.
Just don't make your hands strong. Just leave them the way they are. Oh. Okay. And it worked. It only took me an hour to beat the first one. I'm like, fuck.
Yes? Can I help you?
Especially when they
Take
went
a
off
look
of you
and
the
let me
fucking thing.
know if you'd like.
So I didn't use her as much. I went to Lulu. Of course I used Lulu. Lulu was one of my, yeah. She's very snobby, but she was awesome. I even have Final Fantasy X2. I have them all after that one. Yeah, there's a Final Fantasy X2. Yeah.
Hello.
There's a couple of them. Because it came with 2 games. Let me find it.
What, type 2?
Take a look and let me.
So many games.
Know if you'd like to purchase any.
Yeah, it's got 10 X2.
I'm happy to help you with whatever you need.
Oh, 10 and 10 too.
I'm open.
Then I also have Final Fantasy Online. Then I also have this Cinder.
Take a look and let me.
Cinder. So you got all the Final Fantasy characters, and you play online against other people.
You know if you'd.
What, 14? 14. I think it's 14. 12.
Greetings.
My favorite one was, besides 10, was Lightning. The one right afterwards, when you got to be Lightning. I forget the name of it, of that Final Fantasy. The one with Lightning, and I forget what Final Fantasy is. I've been looking for it, I just can't find it. It was right, yeah, I think it was right afterwards. Her name was Lightning, and there was Snow. I forget the name of that Final Fantasy. That was my other favorite one.
13.
13?
X3.
X3.
Well, X111, but yeah, 13. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13.
Oh God.
And then there's Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. It's basically like the equivalent of 10-2 for 13.
Help me play this game. Yes, I'm smoking catnip. I have for the last 3 days.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in
Hey
thought.
man, look, it's the
Today
cheapest
could
high.
be the day,
You
you
get
know?
catnip for $1.99.
Hamden could be the next one to round that
over
corner.
weed, man. It's just like weed. You get the
It's
munchies,
strange.
get the same effect.
Those old birds have been perched on
Except
that
you're
hill
not
for as long as I
meowing
can remember,
or going
staring
after a
down
thing.
over
My
the
cat,
rest of us in the village
Sammy
like
mad
hawks.
about it. He got
I know
pissed
so
at me.
little about them. I don't
gave
even
him
know their
some.
names.
He was rubbing his face all over the thing and we start
Although
crazy.
we
He
were
done killed
together
like 2
for only
mice
one
and
night
shit.
before he marched. His
Okay, he
militia
has
fights under
a
the banner
pet
of
mouse
General
too,
Finn.
by the way.
We had one
So
night
if you
together.
see a mouse in here,
And then
it's
he
alright
departed
because
for 3 long
Sam,
years.
that's Sammy's little pet.
He will return. My heart.
We need light.
I can't. The alpha. You might thank
Hold on,
you
man.
for your kindness.
What's
no,
that?
I don't care. That was years ago.
Which one?
Farewell.
This one? Yeah. Here and there, I might get a little head off it. With matches in the candle. Dude, I went up and got matches from Quick Trip. Cool. So this guy on Helldivers made me mad. I helped him level up to level 4. I just forgot how to use these certain abilities. So I told him sorry about that. And he told me go back to civilian life. So in this game you can actually kill your team. So I thought about getting online, finding out where he's at just to kill him. Huh. That's official. I thought of it. He said, yeah, you and D-Bay say I should do it, so I'm gonna do it.
Rash dustling. You
Look
first
what I
that
did with
strange
Community.
maiden. Now this.
She
When you
got
well,
name
all
tag.
of our kind.
She's no
Like
longer
this is my
Nikita.
3rd attempt. All Faye know of the storyteller.
Her name
The
is
House of
Selena
Ballads
Rose.
function. Each time she approached each of us who was vying for an empty seat in the House of Ballads. Each time she offered
Totally
reward
different
beyond our
wrestler.
imagining. Call it our narrative. When it returns
I
to
think
its...
some of
if we can
I had to
destroy
fix
the
it,
roots
because when
before
I
they
got
pop your eyes
online,
open.
people were using my PlayStation account, my boss, and then they fucked my wrestlers up. Really, the outfits and everything. I was so pissed off, man. I think you used my account because you had like at work. And one day, Leslie said I was going on my account. I was at work. They were playing on my account, changing all my shit. Root my shit. So I changed my password and removed the system off my account. And removed
2 times he drank his weight in wine,
ex-boss.
and many
Matt
lovers
off my
pleased,
PlayStation. I was the
and
only
drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy
that.
was seized. On beds of grass he eased.
Look what I did to my bunny. Right? Update, right? New season. And when they did, they didn't do match pages. They have to do it solo, and it's like not possible to do by yourself. You have to make a separate build just for the invasion. I was watching YouTube. And then you got to build just to do invasion. I think that's why they got 3 of them. So I finally finished with it. finally got them all where I need it. So for one, I might switch out. Park, I seen some dude, he was doing his build he made and mine are similar, except for one mod. He got his range up to 214. I got mine up to 208. So do I really need that little extra range? Do I have to figure out what I would take to do that? So, only thing I could probably do is take some of my critical damage down that I really don't want to. Or I could build the second one. You know what I mean? And see, that's what I'm doing right here, working on that. That's why that one's missing. This one right here is missing because I'm waiting to find that. I had it, but actually dismantled it to get some coins to upgrade some of my stuff. It's right here. I have it. It just ain't letting me put it in there and try to change that to an M. Which is a bit to do. Just have to reset her again. I don't want to reset her no more. I already got 20 resets on it. I don't need no more. So I'm just gonna stick to this one That's wow. I can literally complete all 21 levels. Only problem is that poison. I still have an issue with poison. They won't give me nothing with poison resistance. Shit. They refuse to give me shit with poison resistance. They give me electric resistance, fire resistance, just never poison. I have a character to do it. You can take all that bullshit. Valby sit there and get hit by poison forever, man. I got a mod for poison resistance on her, but they won't let me put it on Bunny. It's like over 2,000 poison resistance. It'll probably be my next one I work on. I gotta get her back up to 40 before I use her again. Huh? No, 2,000 poison. Anybody shoot poison at me, I have like over 2,000 poison. Takes a lot. I could poison in the swamp area. And I got this mine long and I put water down, my weapon damage. As long as I stand in the water. I ain't hard to do with her. Or it's just my favorite one. I like my water though. Probably, I like my water. Yeah, I like the speed and electricity. I'm a big fan of electricity. That's my element I use.
Many of them.
You haven't seen her? This one right here. I pretty much sit there. I don't shoot them. All I gotta do is run by. That's all I do now, is just sit there and run, and my electricity is electricity. I just sit there and run and don't even use a bullet. Unless I'm fighting a boss. High power boss. I don't play normal mode. And I was on a mission one time helping somebody, and when I left, and somehow my game was normal, I'm like, why is everybody dying so easy? And I look, I'm like, how is it in normal? Just like when I logged in today, all my settings were fucked up. I'm like, what the hell? They have vibration on it and everything. I'm like, I don't even use vibration or the trigger thing. And they were both on. So I don't understand that. The game don't like if you listen to music, if you pause it, it just won't play after that no more. Unless I load in Spotify and then close it right away. That's a little weird. Prices for
I'm not through yet. Come. The passage leads to the heart of Gorg. I do not like this.
Type O.
A sudden sound and fearsome roar awoke our hero from his rest. The maid of Windermere had called the grave thresh from its nest to have at her behest.
I've been playing with my rivals. I took my character, which was at 100 in euros, took her, brought her all the way back down to 70, man. I had to build it back up. I got her all the way back up to 91. I got like three more things to do, and I'll have that part done, the SmackDown one done. Then there's it's the legacy. So now when I I'm gonna bring her back to the reverse mode and get her to go into the hard mode. You gotta do certain challenges and make you do I lost the first two after that. Here she is in reverse mode, right? Import her over here. Now look at her. Same character. Don't look the same though, does she? Well, I found out where the pants were. I thought Dana Brooke, and I'm like, wait, that's her gear. So I didn't know where the bottoms were to it. I thought they were like the underwear style, but they weren't. They were pants. Like, that actually looks good. Except for when you try to change the lights on her on the top, if you want them red, they'll change her other colors too. I didn't like that, so that's why I stayed with it. Plus I like the blonde hair on her better. I didn't like it. I'll make a new cat. Never do this. I'm gonna get myself for a while.
Alright.
Or she might even make another one later. I don't even know if it's
sudden sound and fearsome roar awoke our hero from his rest. The maid of Windermere had called the grave thresh from its nest to have at her behest.
The ring is nearby. Come.
Sir Sagril approached the spirit deep within Gorguath. He slashed its wicked stock and root, safe from behind its wrath, slyly from a side path.
That wasn't so terrible.
And thusly did Sir Sagril slay, and thus the thresh was dead. But from the heart of Gorguath came two beasts in its stead. Woke two beasts from their bed. 2 times did Sir Sagril struggle. 2 times he swore an oath. I'll leave your wretched corpses here. And he battled them both amidst the undergrowth. And that moment, a figure emerged. alone and single fay. He sauntered past the gathered crowd and turned to them to say, I think I'll rest today.
How can this be? Sir Sagrel dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this song. Not in all the seasons of the telling. At the end of this ballad, Sagrel defeats the Grave Thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has changed the song of Sir Sagrel. Listen. We are not alone. I do not like this.
Enjoy your trip. to go. Welcome to this. I see you are a stranger and a mortal. All of us at the house, if you ask me. For our kind, I do what I can. Stay well.
Welcome. Come in. You wouldn't believe... believe how busy we've been since that... Faye arrived. Come see me again.
What is it? What do you need? So long.
Greetings, mortal.
It's the mortal. Amazing. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagrel, and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you. One similar to the plight of Sagrel, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge, but he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung. In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones, but he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Uduath. Sir Sagrel, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagrel revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagrel, without you, this ballad cannot be sung. Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons. Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection. It's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Gwenson. The telling is in your hands now. A poor cursed soul who wanders the forest in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel and lonely villain. Now he takes out his rage on the innocent. If you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. It will bring Sir Ferrara back. This ballad requires his survival. And since the usual Sagrel is not here to offer rescue, it is you who must do it. Many seasons ago, it was the retreat of the High King himself, where he hunted with the heroes of the Court of Enchantments, and was regaled with the songs of ages past. But that was long ago. The oratory, like so much of our beloved summer court, has wilted in heat of time. It is a hollow shell of what it was. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere. Farewell.
Okay. She left. I'm back. Sorry.
Alright.
You know what he told me?
Hmm.
He told me, you know, there is another way to get high besides that. I'm like, huh? He goes, you're talking about taking a banana, taking the little strings out of the banana peel, the white part. Put them in the microwave to let them dry out and wait for like a day. Break them down and smoke them. And it makes you feel like you're on acid. I'm like, well, what's that? What's acid? I go, you've never done acid? No, I have friends that did it. Told me if I like the way things, don't ever touch it. Because it will make you think differently. But no one's ever told me, what do you mean by think differently? What do you mean by that? I'm like, cause changing the way you think, that can mean different. That can make you more vicious, it can make you more mellow. What do you mean by make you think differently for the rest of your life? So is it gonna make me more vicious or what? You know what I'm saying? So I've never touched this shit. I've done things. I didn't go like everybody else. Most people say we need to do with a whole bunch of friends. Dress to do things. Because it'll fuck your high if you won't be it. So I did it by myself. In my own living room. They go, what? You're supposed to go like woods and stuff traveling out. I could see that because when I ate the graham, I was trying to play a video game. You know, that wasn't even an option. I literally turned my music on, set my controller down, and did like a million fucking, I walked around my couch over and over and over for 2 days, man. I stopped to get a drink and smoked it. I stopped long enough to get something to drink and smoke cigarettes, and when I got done with doing that, I stood back up and started walking in circles all night long in my living room. And I had the best time of my life. And I was by myself. Well, I had my roommate with me. He was on him too, but he went to sleep after 8. I'm like, how the fuck did you even go to sleep, dude?
Ah, finally!
for Henry Kell's my name.
Oh,
Traveller
he
by
was my
vocation.
favorite
I have
roommate,
no
man.
trouble safe from its
Yeah.
wood. But you
Me
and I
him were
both know the
roommates for
truth.
11 years,
There's no, the House of Ballads is a place. I'm a first-born traveller's child.
Yeah. Well, how I met
Put
him was
aside,
he was
it's pretty
buying
much.
weed from me.
I usually
He was
stay
my-
with the
my
war,
main
and they should
customer. He
heed the
used to
lesson
buy
of.
all my
I've
weed
travelled
from me.
webward. It is to the
I'm
west
like, dude,
lies
you just
Gorhart,
awesome. Why
an
don't you
ancient
just
castle
buy it?
inhabited by spiders.
How much you want
It's
all
like,
week, man?
These
Just
ballads fair.
come to your
You
house
can find a
every
lot
day
of
to sell
coin.
you
But
$25
first, you must
every
prove
day.
that the ballads of
This
these
is
fae
expensive.
repeat naturally. You can find an
I
antelope.
know,
Hurry back.
you buy four quarters a week, a day, right? Yep. You take that times 7. It's a little about an ounce and a half. Okay. I'll sell you an ounce and a half for like $150. He goes, seriously? I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, that's how it happens in some other girl. Yeah, I pretty much sold these people at work. They were all my customers. And I would go through I go through a quarter of a pound a week. I'm just selling some work. And I kept half an ounce to myself. I used to be, I used to smoke 3 boxes of blunts every day by myself. For free. The new, back when the Galaxy, what is it, 5? Something like that. It first came out, I went up there and bought it. With the money I made from selling weed. And then I was getting ready to be operated and that shit. And I'm like, look, I'm done. Just selling it. It was getting real bad. It was going up to 2 pounds of fucking weed. I'm like, nope. I'm gonna get Kyle start watching me. I'm good on that. I'm done. So when people wanted it, like when they call me, like, how much you need, I need exactly know what you're gonna buy it all once. Just what you want, I want, and that's it. I'm not charging you extra. I'm not making no money. I'm just gonna go get it for you. It's my stuff. Well, I made a little bit off it. I just got more weed. That's all.
Right.
People didn't understand because they see me drive up and I come out, like, get out of my car and smoke would just pour out, right? he goes, what are you doing? You're sitting on the outside of my blunt. He goes, yeah, I see your car. Looks like it's on fire inside. And when you came out, it smelled, but it don't make sense. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you don't smell like weed at all. I'm like, you didn't see me get out of the car with no shirt on, correct? Yeah. I would grab my shirt out of my trunk, put it on. Right.
Interesting.
No weed
You're not at
smell on
all
my
what I
shirt.
expected to find
It's in the
here.
trunk. As long as
I
you're
killed
not
a
wearing
bandit
it,
to offer to this
you know,
place.
you
They
won't
killed
smell
the
like
Fate
weed.
Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would
Put
give
some
me an
cologne
idea
on it,
why they
get
were
it,
here.
you know,
Now
'cause,
I
you
know. They were hoping to find you.
Might smell a little bit from
Knowing
being
you,
on your
you're
skin,
definitely
but
involved.
that won't
But
last
something
long.
tells me
That's why I stood
I know you
outside for
better
an hour,
than you
smoked
knew
this, went to
yourself.
work an hour before work.
Don't
Smoked
you
on the way
remember
to work,
me?
smoked like
I'm hurt. No time for
cigarette or two
introductions
before I
now.
go
The
inside.
Tuatha are still on the move.
Smell like cigarettes.
I'm certain that we'll see one another again.
Or go get my body
Soon.
spray.
Be on your way.
I got hired. She called me in for an interview. I'm like, I'm gonna need a minute. What do you mean? I'm like, I said, tell her to order phone. I'm not smoking a blunt right now, man. I go, I could come up when I get done. She goes, okay. So she gave me my interview. And she hired me, knowing I'm high, right, at this point in time. She goes, when can you start? I'm like, I'll start right now. Like, as we
Why
get
would
done,
they
I
have
will go
come
back
here?
there and work right
Why
now.
kill a harmless old Fate Weaver?
All the rest of the day.
mean, the stingy bastard owes me a
She
week
goes,
of
no,
drinks.
no. How about
Doesn't mean he
tomorrow?
deserved
Okay.
it. I was hoping to avoid this.
I started as a
But I
busser.
think I'm going to have to take you. It's a
And I
sacred
knew
place
I
to
could.
eat
I was a
Fate
cook at
Weavers.
the time. I started as a busser. just to
I
get
was
into
hoping
the door.
Arden could take you, but I guess it comes
And
down
a
to
month
me.
later,
No,
I
you
was
go.
doing
I'll meet you there.
the whole
Once
entire
I give
restaurant
Arden a
busting by
proper
myself.
funeral. This is twice now.
And
And what's
decided to put me on the
bothering you?
line because
He died
knew
before his
I
time.
was too
It's
fast
where the
for that.
Fate Weaver order was. You'd hardly realize that
yeah.
the Fae are simple.
I worked there for a long
Far
time.
simpler than more. Under the Delac
It was
ruins
Italian-
in
it's
Etenville
Italian
is a
American.
nexus of oracular power.
Restaurant
where the
called
Fate
Tio's.
Weaver
Was around
Order
for
was
like,
founded.
back when I
But
worked
no one
there
has
for
been there
50
in over
years.
100 years.
And the
I
owner's
was hoping it
son was
wouldn't come to
actually
this, but we're going to
a
have to
senator.
go to Delok. Maybe something
It was
there
a
can tell me
distance.
why I can't see
I
your...
forget his
Get
first
going.
name, but
I'll meet
he
you
was
there.
a senator. He's coming there. I was a cook, and this one waitress used to ask me on Thursday night to bus because I was the only one who could do the job. And I used to, okay. So every Thursday night I would just bus just to help her out off the clock. And she would pay me like $85 to $100 just in tips, just to pick up dishes while she was working. But there was no cooks or nothing. They were just there for coffee and little bitty bullshit, appetizers and shit. So, and by the end of the night, and this would go on for like 2 hours, and she would give me like $85 to $100 in tips.
Good.
I used to make bank in fucking as a busser, man. I was making 7 something an hour. My checks were like 400. And all the tips I made, because I didn't have to, I was a busser, I didn't have to claim them. So I was making another 3 to 450 in fucking tips. And my checks were like 8 something every 2 weeks. Just fucking tables. That's why I was selling weed. I took my tip money and buy my weed and sell it.
Basically flipping it to make more.
Yeah. So I found roommates that needed a roommate, so I would just rent people's basements. Cheaper that way, man. Especially when you don't have to. When my kids are grown and married, I don't have many kids there. Not me. What I need a big old house for? An apartment you need 2 guys pay for all that shit, man. So I figured I just sent people to basements that needed the help. Houses are too much maintenance, man.
What, stranger?
I like renting apartments because if anything breaks and you don't have the money to fix that in a house, you're screwed. You go rent an apartment and that shit goes down, you call your landlord, right? And there are nice apartments out there. I've seen I put that. Yeah, this apartment was, oh my god, rooftop. I was at like 3rd floor, I was 3rd floor from the very top. The scenery was in my apartment, nothing but windows. And the scenery is just, oh my god, this is badass, dude. Especially when the sunset and the sunrise. Oh yeah.
Commissary?
I used to leave my drapes open for that shit. Not
How
like
are you
somebody
at the
can see me
blacksmith's
what I'm
craft,
doing,
boy?
right? I'm all the way the fuck up here.
Callow, confused,
What's gonna
no
see me, a
discipline.
bird?
Are you? If you were hoping I'd meant that's my pupil there, all you need know is our skill at the forge is near as famous as in combat.
I just don't want to do that. I still want to do that job.
Greetings.
Window cleaning,
This is
man?
if you
They
want
get
to be
paid great.
scolded by us. Repairs or
Climbing those big
prefers
old
telling
buildings,
it's too
clean those
green.
windows, man. They make like 30, 40 bucks an
Two
hour
more,
because they're
right?
risking their, because of this shit. They fall, they're done, dude. Done. They go pretty high. No, not very high. I jump from perfectly good. I pay people to jump from a perfectly good airplane just for fun. That was my joy before I smoked weed.
Stranger?
I used to go skydiving to get high. The adrenaline rush. I like the adrenaline rush better.
I'm quartermaster here. I don't mind the bitterness. Then Oast appeared. I don't mind the
So, yeah, I've
bitterness.
jumped from,
It's her own fault
I've
she's
been
such a damn
skydiving
good
like
blacksmith
8, 9
than
times.
merely an excellent fighter.
The
It's up
first
to
4
me to
times
see that
I had
this
to
don't mind
be
the
strapped to
bitterness.
somebody. You had to
It's
jump
her
4
own
times
fault she's
before
such a damn good
they,
blacksmith.
let you
Well, by
go
my
yourself.
count, that's Fiona, our...
This shit wasn't cheap either, man. Back when I did, it was only $150 to go to per jump. I used to go do this like once a week. Other than that, I used to race my car. Watch too much Fast and Furious. I didn't play video games. I just spent a lot of time working on my car. Like I used to when I used to watch my car when I was younger, I spent like 4 or 5 hours just washing my car. I used to clean my rims with a toothbrush.
Blacksmith. What? That's all?
Spend like 30-40 minutes per wheel.
Old Idwald's a skull. He's true to the cause.
Wait, people are like, where'd you learn it? I'm like, stop. Pop them out, clean them, put them dry, put them back in. Cheapest. Paint's 99 cents. Inside is clear. You make them shiny like they did. There's graphite. Everybody gets to live in my car. And then learned when I went to school, my electrician I went to school hot amps and stereos in people's cars. I was going to get a job at Minnesota or custom
Old Idwald's a
couldn't do
skull.
it because I didn't have a degree in it, but I knew how to do it. You know how to do it. Why don't you just go
Larry?
I don't want to
Need gauntlets?
I went to school. I went to school to be a chef and not turn myself in that bed again. That's what I'm doing. At least being a chef, I could go get a job anywhere.
Got a fine sword?
Yeah, there's not many places you can go in South area. So I used to do it out of my house for extra money. I had people to drop the card off on the first Wednesday to drop off the 18 car back.
Stop, mind you, it's more than you. Common quarters are cut. Delphric's a wise man. Time Delphric's the if all you want is cop, yes. Take it on with you.
You gonna go to work and leave this with me?
A commendation from hors d'oeuvres.
You know I drove that, right?
That'll
You know I
get
went on a ride,
But
right?
more than that demands, so as with our best call to the fight, then that wasn't enough. Still, we have not free war to each. Don't get any. In fact, there is a patrol sitting out. Now the war is a trap. Then report to Warden's Bridge. However, you are not treated, but we are mercenaries. Here's cares. Then join the patrol. Good. Off you go.
And after I got there, I took it for a drive for like an hour. Just drove around town. And the gas I used, I put it back in the car so you wouldn't know. I told him, I drove your car to make sure the stereos function. He goes, yeah, I see. About 15 miles. He goes, I'm like, he goes, you don't think I have this car, don't know what miles is on this car?
Sure, I'm proud. Aren't I war-sworn?
He goes, I don't care. He goes, I expect it. He said, that's why I expect you to work. I don't know what you're like, without a work permit. You couldn't get no job when you were 16 years old. Without school say so. That's why I did that. So when my mom said that problem with her stereos, she called me. Can you get the sound to work? I unhooked everything, rewired it. do that? I'm like, well, after you hook it up, you have to hit this button or it won't work.
Hey, Bucky! You just got fucked up by a monkey.
Legend? So, I went on Helldivers.
Hang on, I can't. Huh?
So I got on Helldivers, right? And I'm a level 5, joined these level 3 people, right? And I forgot how to summon the little thing up, so I said, sorry, I haven't been on in a while. This dude had the gall to tell me to go back to civilian life. And on this game, you can literally kill your teammates. So, I told guys, he said the same thing, so I'm going to ask you, would you go, because it tells you who you played with, would you go back where he was just to kill him? I thought about it, I'm like, I could go in and I could someone you're not going to expect us, think I'm here just to help, and wait till you walk from me and shoot you right in the back of the head. I'm in level 3, I'm level 5, yeah, I can put a shotgun on it, does way more damage than all your guns. I'm like, I haven't been on a while, so I forgot how to do this stuff, right? So yeah, it's not as simple as calling that shit down either. You gotta hold L1 and you gotta put these button code in, like 3 to 4 different ones, right? Just
shoot it back.
no, that's to pull up your abilities, right? Then you still gotta throw it. I forgot all that. So I was just using my gun. I'm like, they were hiding behind a crate. And I killed all the people and the mission was over. And I went down when I first got there because I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, okay, just look, see where I'm at, and something killed me. I'm like, that's why I said sorry, I haven't been on in a while, right? That's the one who told me to go back to civilian life. Because I did put the title, called City Civilian. So that's why I guess he told me that because I didn't have my cadet title. I'm like, dude, do you not see our levels here? I am 2 levels higher than you. I killed everything for you, but you're gonna kick me? And I leveled you up? Well, I ought to go to where you're at and kill you. I'll show you a civilian life. Yeah, you told me to go back to civilian, alright, I'm gonna be a civilian and come here and kill you. You know, I'm wrong when you have, right? Well, no, you don't do that, but... I'm not the one hiding behind the crate.
Trying to fast forward my video a bit.
And besides, the armor here says you need to be 54. Your armor is at 24. I see why you're hiding behind the crate. I'm like, you guys been here for like over an hour. I get to the match actually in less than 5 minutes, man. I just went there just to get familiar with the buttons again. And I'm like, I can't remember how to do this, so I went back to tutorial. I'm like, that's a lot of work just to use your goddamn abilities, man. What's stuck is I put all this shit on for like 3 different machine guns and the rocket launcher, so I just forgot how to pull this stuff out for everybody to use it. I'm thinking, you happy? At least I told you sorry, man. I haven't been on in a while, so my bad. I went down at the very beginning, but I did kill everything for you people and leveled you up. And he had the gall to tell me go back to civilian life. I'm like, man, I ought to go. It says the most recent players, go find your ass and just wait till you run off and come behind you like I'm your team and blow your fucking head off. And then throw a grenade on top of that and leave and don't pick you back up.
Yeah.
I'm like, That was
the answer is always no.
Seeing 6 wasn't the problem, but that happens all the time. It's what he said that pissed me off. I'm like, alright, I got you. I know you didn't do that. Yeah, honestly.
I know when you set that up. I'm tempted to get off and again. See if I can download it. But then it'll be 2 against 1.
Yeah, I don't know how much I have. I don't understand why my profile's not working. The only thing I come up with is when you put shadows in it. If you didn't capitalize that S, it would say it was wrong. Because I put it in there and I didn't capitalize the S and it told me it was wrong. I'm like, no, bitch, look.
Yeah, it, what was it, Captain?
So I put it in there, so I capitalized just the S and put it in there. And I noticed somehow when I hit enter, I put Hotmail, but it changed it to something else.
It's good pay, but try.
I changed that to Hotmail sometimes.
Yes, really. There's no need to stand around and... Oh, but these days, if they're on with you...
That's what happened when I reset it for you. Because, yeah, definitely up to 4 people. You gotta talk to Joker and get it on, because he's already on the game. Well, he went through tutorial. He's played 53 minutes, so that's about how long it takes to get through tutorial. So yeah, the arcade game they have, I understand it, because those are the same ones, same